Hey y'all, Cheryl here. Um, I've been asked to do a video on how to make a glass, how to sublimate on glass, I guess would be how to ask the question. Now, when it comes to sublimating on glass, you can't just go grab any glass out of your kitchen cabinet. It has to be sublimation glass. As with anything that you sublimate on, it has to have the special coating on it because basically, so let me back up a little bit and talk about what exactly sublimation is. So, sublimation is the process of taking a design printed on special paper with special ink and using the process of heat, baking it basically into the substrate, which in this case is the glass bottle. Now, um, I'll see if I can get my hands on a sublimation tumbler. I don't have any in the office right now because I am transitioning away from tumblers and going a different direction. But there's still plenty of money to be made in tumblers. And don't let the fact that everybody's doing it steer you away from it. Because everybody's making money is why everybody's doing it. So, um, let's talk about designs. There's several different places that you can get designs. We'll come back to the bottle here in a minute. Several places you can get the designs. I'm going to turn around to the computer here. Unfortunately, it's going to be backwards. There we go. But let's quickly go run through a few places you can go get designs. And this is Canva. This is the core of where I design. We'll get back to Canva in a minute. But let's run over to Etsy. Etsy.com. And get rid of this. And all of their pop-ups. And they don't exactly like me, but let's see if we can't go to like the shop or something. Let's do 20-ounce sublimation wraps. Okay, so you see everything just popped up here. Now, if you're buying a design, that one's pretty cool. You got plenty to choose from. There are currently 16,847 results. Basically, what you do with these is you purchase them. They're like a digital file you can download, and then you can print them off with your computer and printer. There are some people that take the work out of it for you, and instead of selling the wraps, the digital design, they sell the transfers. So now I've typed in 20-ounce sublimation transfers. Now these people, see this one's $1.98, this one's $3. So what these basically are is they actually print the design off for you, and they mailed it to you. Then you use your press to sublimate it onto your tumblers. There's bundles. Some of them have singles. You get this whole bundle for $25, which is Halloween. So something for you to look around at. Another place that I've gotten lots of my tumblers and designs is Creative Fabrica. Now this is a subscription, but they literally have thousands upon thousands. Go to graphics, and you can pretty much see right now everything's Halloween, but you can pretty much find just about anything you're looking for. I'm gonna go back one click. It says view all 6,900,000 graphics. So, I mean, if you can't find something that you're looking for in over almost 7 million graphics, good luck. Maybe you may want to become a designer. But this is a subscription website. I think it's like $5 a month, and you get access to everything they have on there. So let's go jump back over here to Canva. Canva is where I do all my designing. So if you want to make a business out of making things, Canva is going to be your best friend, and I highly recommend signing up for Canva Pro. Canva Pro, it's only like $12.99 a month, and it's well worth it. I really don't like pop-ups. All right, there we go. So basically, what we're going to do in this video is we're going to jump on Canva. We're going to find a design, and if I can't really find one I like, we'll make something. But for the purpose of teaching how to get something sublimated on this water bottle. Okay, so let's jump in. Back to the computer. There we go. So let's go. Let's just scroll down a little bit, see if I can actually find something that I want to do. Let's check this, see it. Thank you. Okay, so we need to resize this because it's not the right size. And when it comes to sizing, you need to first know the size of what you want to put it on. So the first thing I'm going to do is a patch. I'm going to do like a 4x4 patch that we'll put on this. And let me see if I can change. Yeah, I can change the color. Let me turn you back around. I'm going to change the color of my C here to kind of match the color that we got going on here. So we click on this little black square up here. And we can pick a color here. Let's do this dark purple here. There we go. So now I'm going to actually size it to the size I want. I just clicked on the resize button here at the top. I changed this to inches. I'm going to change this to 4. I'm going to change this to 4. Resize it. So now we have it resized. Now I'm going to click on C and move it to the corner here. Grab the little thing in the side corner here, drag it out. Now, one thing you need to remember when you're doing sublimation is the printer don't print white. Actually, there's two things. So sublimation printers don't print white. So all the white areas of this flower here will take on the color of the bottle. Also, when you print in sublimation, you want to make sure to flip. We went up top and we hit flip and flip horizontal, because when you print it, is going to, you want it to print backwards so that whenever you put it on your bottle, it is on straight. It's on right like it's supposed to be. So that is the design part of it. That's just, like one, we'll finish the process of actually printing and pressing this. But I wanted to, somebody asked me another question about what's the difference between DTF and sublimation. And basically sublimation is, like I've said, you can only print on white. Most things you'll sublimate on will be white because the printer don't print white, or it'd be a light color. And like I said, the white parts in the design will take on the color of what you're pressing it on. DTF will print white. They actually print the whole base layer is white, and then the other colors are laid on top of the white. And with DTF, it prints on film, not paper, and you can press it on any, like clothing. DTF's not really for like tumblers and water bottles and things. It's basically mainly for clothing. I have been able to press it on wood, but it's not good to be made on tumblers and things. So also sublimation is like easy, it's like cheaper to get into. When I get the printer hooked up, I will explain that process a little more. To purchase a DTF printer, just like to purchase a DTF printer that you want to use personally is about $5,000. To purchase a DTF printer that you want to use commercially, where you can make things and sell them, you're looking at $20,000. So that's why you see a lot of people on YouTube and TikTok selling DTF prints, because they know that a lot of people can't afford $20,000. But since they have made the investment, now you get to pay for their printer because they're selling DTF prints, which is good. I mean, I've found a few companies out there that I really like. I have done other videos on DTF and gang sheets. Basically, what a gang sheet is just really big piece of DTF film that has several different designs on it, so you're not having to pay for individual prints. You just pay for one gang sheet, and then when you get it, you cut it apart, and then you have all your single prints. So I'm going to pause the video right now and get the printer set up so we can go ahead and get this printed and pressed. Okay, so this is a sublimation printer. It's actually the same thing as a regular printer. The only thing is, instead of putting in the regular printer ink, you use sublimation ink. This is sublimation ink that I use. I get it from Amazon. Hippo has always been really good for me. I've never had any issues. So the power button is right here. Let me just cut that on. Okay. There we go. It took a little minute. So it's gonna do its warm-up thing. This is sublimation paper. I also buy it from Amazon. It is a sublimation paper, and I have like a few sheets here. And basically, you want to make sure the A sub, this here is in the back. There's a thing right back here you pull up, and you place the paper in. Okay, there's a thing here that you pull out. And we'll go through how to load ink and printer head cleaning and all that in a video. But for now, it's ready. Let's come back over here to the computer and send this to print. So up here is, so y'all see where I am. Okay, yeah. Okay, right here is a button that says share. Share. You click on that button and you come down here to where it says download. Now, we want to print it. So instead of saving it as a PNG, we'll click this down button. Right here it says PDF print. We're going to click that one and then click download. You'll find your wherever to send your download. Mine's right up here. So we're going to right click and come down here to print. It's going to do its thing. And right here, make sure y'all can see where I am. Right here is this little thing that says more options. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, and then we want to click on the one that says actual size. Because if you don't do that, the printer's going to print it and whatever it thinks is best for you to print, and that's not going to be the size you need. So you're going to click on actual size so the printer knows, hey, I made this design to size for a reason. I need it printed that way. So then you can click on print. And we're going to turn back around here to the printer. So it's already getting ready to print. And one thing you're going to notice about sublimation printing is that it looks dull. It doesn't the screen. But once this hits the bottle and the heat hits it, it's going to change it, and it's going to be exactly like it is on the screen. So that is the printing process, and I will go set up the transfer, the tumbler press, and I will be back. Okay, so this is a sublimation printer. It's actually the same thing as a regular printer. The only thing is, instead of putting in the regular printer ink, you use sublimation ink. This is sublimation ink that I use. I get it from Amazon. Hippo has always been really good for me. I've never had any issues. So the power button is right here. Let me just cut that on. Okay. There we go. It took a little minute. So it's gonna do its warm-up thing. This is sublimation paper. I also buy it from Amazon. It is a sublimation paper, and I have like a few sheets here. And basically, you want to make sure the A sub, this here is in the back. There's a thing right back here you pull up, and you place the paper in. Okay, there's a thing here that you pull out. And we'll go through how to load ink and printer head cleaning and all that in a video. But for now, it's ready. Let's come back over here to the computer and send this to print. So up here is, so y'all see where I am. Okay, yeah. Okay, right here is a button that says share. Share. You click on that button and you come down here to where it says download. Now, we want to print it. So instead of saving it as a PNG, we'll click this down button. Right here it says PDF print. We're going to click that one and then click download. You'll find your wherever to send your download. Mine's right up here. So we're going to right click and come down here to print. It's going to do its thing. And right here, make sure y'all can see where I am. Right here, this is little thing that says more options. Okay, where'd it go? And, okay, and then we want to click on the one that says actual size. Because if you don't do that, the printer's going to print it and whatever it thinks is best for you to print, and that's not going to be the size you need. So you're going to click on actual size so the printer knows, hey, I made this design to size for a reason. I need it printed that way. So then you can click on print. And we're going to turn back around here to the printer. So it's already getting ready to print. notice about sublimation printing is that it looks dull. It does not look as bright as it was on the screen. But once this hits the bottle and the heat hits it, it's going to change it, and it's going to be exactly like it is on the screen. So that is the printing process, and I will go set up the transfer, the tumbler press, and I will be back. Before we get into the tumbler press, we have to get our bottle ready. So we take our design and we're going to cut it out. Just cut around it. So this is what I have. I can get a little bit closer. I'm trying not to cut the leaves and stuff in the design. Okay, so we have that. Let's throw this in the trash. Now we're going to take our design and our bottle. We're going to place our design on the bottle, straight up, kind of like in the middle of the bottle. Now this is heat safe tape, also from Amazon. So you want to make sure you tape it really good. All the way around the design so that it don't move while it's in the press, and you want to make sure you pull it really tight so that it doesn't, if it shifts while it's in the press, then you get what's called ghosting, and that's not really good because once you get ghosting, you can't undo it. So I'm gonna make sure I press it all, tape it all down. Okay, so you want your to look like a big white patch on your bottle. So this is the tumbler press right here. This is one, I guess where I got it, Amazon. Okay, so the power switch is on the back, the big red button. Turn it on. Okay, you set your temperature up here. These buttons right here. Typically I do glass longer, and with sublimation you have to press it, for a good period of time. So we're going to set the temperature, and I'm going to go up to, so I'm just pressing the up arrow. I pressed the set button, now I'm pressing the up arrow. I'm going to go to 400. Okay, now I'm going to press the set button again, and I'm going to go to 120 seconds. But we don't, when we start pressing it. So set that again, and hold it this time, and it clicks, and it's heating up. Now while it heats up, what we're going to do is we're going to take our bottle and we're going to place it inside, and because we need to tighten it up. So we're going to twist these top things here. They will tighten. Okay. So they are tight, which means the bottle is secure. It's not quite done heating up yet. So what we're going to take this top part here off. And sublimation safety rule number 1, gloves. Gloves are a must. Because once this thing heats 5 times at 400 degrees, 120 seconds each time. So we're waiting on this to finish up here. It's at 230 degrees. And so make sure if you're finding this tutorial helpful that you subscribe. I may do more tutorials. So we are currently almost at 300. And I will be back. Well, hang on, let me do that. I will be back when it heats up. It's already at 312. Okay, we're on our last press, and it's got about 15 seconds left before we can take it out and take the paper off. So I just wanted to clarify that when I flipped it, when I pressed the button the first time, that was 1 time. And then I pressed the button 2 additional times, making it a total of 3 times on this side. We did 2 times on the other side. So we did a total of 5 times. And now, the moment of truth. This is a very hot bottle. So let me grab my weeding tool. We're going to cut off the press here. And we are going to find a place where we can get our weeding tool under the tape so we can pull off the tape, the paper, and reveal our design. This is the hardest part because of having to work with it hot. Okay. Okay, y'all don't do what I just did. There's our design, upside down. So here we have a nice water bottle with the monogram C on it that I did upside down. So that is how to sublimate on a glass bottle from start to finish. Just make sure when you put your design on the bottle that it's not upside down. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, if you would like to see more tutorials, let me know, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you automatically see whenever I post future videos. Thank you for watching. See you guys later.